Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Martin. This is Boom Bricks and welcome to another Boom Bricks review. Again, I've got another one slightly early, got it a week early. This is the new Boba Fett's Starship, or as we all like to call it, the Slave One. Now Disney have changed the name from Slave One to Boba Fett Starship. I understand why, however, I'm always going to see it as a Slave One. I'm never going to change it to Boba Fett Starship because that's not why Boba Fett called it Slave One. So he didn't go, oh, this is my Starship. He said, no, this is my Slave One. So that's what I'm going to be calling it. Set number is 75312. Is it worth the money? Let's jump in, have a look at the box, have a look at the actual set itself, have a look at these two minifigures, and we'll see if we think it's worth the £45. So as usual, I have to show you the box art. Box art on this is really good. I love this one. There is the Star Wars with some greebling up here. You've got the Mandalorian up there. Then you've got the minifigs Mandalorian and Boba Fett. So you get two minifigs in this one. Set number 75312, Boba Fett Starship. That should say Slave One, but we know why. So unfortunately, it doesn't say Slave One, but I do love the way the Starship or Slave One is actually situated, flying through, shooting, firing some shots off as well. It looks really cool, and the side again is the same as the front, but just slightly changed. And on the back, it shows the Slave One. the Starship flat on the ground with Boba loading in his bounty, which technically makes that a slave because he's kidnapped him, but there you go. So it looks really cool. You get a little side build as well. So let's jump in, have a look at this set. So we're going to start off with the first minifig. This is the Mandalorian in his Beskar armor. You get his Beskar spear, so that is what survived out of the Razor Crest. Also get a little gun, take that one off, but the actual minifig is really cool. Unfortunately, we just get a plain black head yet again. We may well get one with a face print, not sure, but the helmet is really cool. Love that one. And the prints, again, are really good on this one. So it's the second time I've had this minifig, but I do like the arm prints. They are really good on there. You've got lots of little details on the arms, and also you've got a nice print on the back and the front of the torso as well. So that is good to get him in this set anyway. So that's another Mandalorian to the collection. And then we get a brand new Boba Fett. Now, there's been a lot of people I'm and ahhing about this saying it's not accurate. It is accurate, it's not accurate. I really like it, I think it's really good. The gun is quite nice, built with a lightsaber hilt and that gun, so we'll get that out of the way. And we'll have a look at the actual minifig itself. The print on the legs are really, really good. I love how they've done the printing. The chest is good. And on the arms as well, you've got some really nice print on the arms with his Mandalorian emblem there and some prints on the other shoulder. Turn it around, he's got his jetpack. And I'll just show you the head before taking the jetpack off. But he's got the Boba Fett sort of older face with all the scars on his face. So that is a really nice little minifig. Take this off, just show you underneath the jetpack. And he's got some really nice printing again on the back in that sort of dark sort of green colour. Now, some people are saying that this is not accurate because it's the wrong kind of green on the helmet. I kind of agree and don't agree. As you can see, there is the dark green on here, and there's also this sand green. I love sand green anyway, so it's really cool. There is a slight different colour in the TV show, which is not the same green as this. So if the whole helmet was that colour, it'd look a bit silly because it's not meant to be like. And if I pan up, you can see the Boba Fett. That's a shot taken from the Mandalorian, and you can see the helmet is a slight different colour. So you have got a sand green colour and then the dark green. So I believe that this is as accurate as Lego can get at the moment. So before we get to the main build of the set, I'm going to just show you this sort of transportation thingy majiggy, whatever you want to call it. But it's quite a nice little build. It's got a little ladder here, which acts as a stand for the Slave One. I keep calling that the Boba Fett Starship. So it acts as a stand, which is quite nice because you don't usually get stands with these smaller sets. And it's going to be really good to be able to display it with this. And here is the set itself. I think this is absolutely brilliant. I really like it. For a midi scale set, it is very compact. There's some really good techniques in where these sort of wing pieces are, some really good techniques in there, some really good techniques inside the body as well. There's a lot of pieces jammed into there. It is very solid. You can pick it up and swish it around and shake it a bit and it's not really going to come apart. So it's quite a solid little set. The underside is really nice as well. They've kind of put the engine thrusters in here. And if you pull this, that is a little handle. So if you want to swish it around properly, you can. It's not really made for adult hands, as you can see, it's a bit. But if you fancy swooshing it around and pew, 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 firing it off. That is a really good way to be able to hold it. And I like that they've still got the little mechanism that just makes, well, it's called gravity, it just makes them move the right way. So that is pretty cool as well. Now looking at the actual build itself, from the front it looks absolutely awesome. I'm loving all of these pieces here. There's a few stickers. So you got some stickers down the side, 2 little grey stickers there, a sticker here as well, and the same on these sides. So let's just make it look a little bit older. These 2 pieces here are stickers. I haven't quite got that one central, so I'm going to get a hairdryer on that and move it. And this one I've done a little bit closer because it was a little bit of a grey gap. You don't want it to be green all the way through because it's, you know, it's meant to be a Lego model after all. You've got a couple of shooters here as well, so they're just little stud shooters that fire off into the distance to make it a little bit playable. You get a couple of guns built down here. Now I've seen people saying these are quite flimsy, but they're actually pretty solid. I mean, I'm kind of, you know, I'm not being really gentle with those, but they don't really go anywhere. If you drop it, they're probably going to fall off, but they're only a few pieces to put back together, so that is actually pretty good. I can't really criticise them, they've done them really well, and for the scale, they look really good. There is a slight gap underneath the windshield as well. My windshield's a bit scratched. And again, you're not going to get that completely flush, but I think they've done it for a reason. That's the best way you can get, you know, get your finger in it to pop it open to reveal the cockpit. You've got a nice printed tile at the top. There's enough room to put Boba Fett in there with his jetpack, so you can pop that down and then you can fly off into the distance. And also, if I lift this section up here, this is where Boba Fett puts his bounties. So this is a slave in here, this is a Gamorrean. Really nice sticker. It's good that we've got these sort of stickers, the same as, or very similar to what we had in the Razor Crest. He's a bounty hunter. This is somebody that doesn't want to be collected, but that goes in there. So overall, I think it's a really good set. I'm going to show you how it goes on the stand. So you pretty much just line it up, bottom slips in there, and underneath that sand green colour, it sits on there. And that is how it sits on the stand. Now for 45 quid, a display piece like this, even though it's a playable one, it's kind of cool that you can display it like that. It's a nice size, it's going to fit in everyone's cabinets. It's not too big and it's not too small. So that is my review on this cool new set, guys. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below to let me know if you're going to be picking this one up, something you're going to buy. Now, this set has roughly the same amount of pieces as this old original 6209 set. Which one is your favourite? I still really like the old one. I love the massive cockpit on there. But this one is actually really cool. I love the way you just put it in your hand. It's really good. Compact. Piece count is very similar. There's actually more pieces in this set than this one here. I know you've got the little side build, so probably that adds into it. But it just shows you how far Lego have gone with their elements, how they've made them smaller, more compact to make a smaller set. This is going to be one that if you haven't got a lot of display space, this is definitely one you can pick up. And it's a really good price. £45 for this is actually a really good price, and it just looks really cool. I absolutely love it. So let me know what you think of this, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It'd be absolutely awesome to see my channel grow with you guys subscribing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as well. It does help. So guys, thank you. That is my review. Have a great day and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.